top 10 best modern games like Final Fantasy. Prepare yourself for serious pretty cloud with these games like Final Fantasy. There's hardly anyone who haven't at least heard of Final Fantasy, the beloved franchise of JRPGs. That has been announced over 30 years ago. A lot has changed in that time though, as developer Square Enix has constantly been trying to keep things fresh, and each new installment introduced new protagonists and settings. We have picked 10 games like Final Fantasy with the same flair to help you find new favorites. Before I start up the video, check out my merch. Help me out, it would really mean a lot to me, seriously. Come on man, do your big boy a favor. Okay, starting up with the list, number 10, Chrono Trigger. This game is available on PC, ISO and Android. Relax guys, this is the only mobile game we have in the list. Players love Final Fantasy for the sprawling stories the franchise tells and the memorable characters and musics. If you want a game that's like Final Fantasy, for all those reasons but better, you need to play Chrono Trigger. No surprise, since Chrono Trigger combined the tale of Final Fantasy together with Dragon Quest. That's amazing, right? Frequently named one of the best video games of all time. The simple idea of just offering a time travel storyline and with multiple endings was revolutionary for 1995, combined with the now well-known JRPG theme like friendship and overcoming seemingly insurmountable odds that make Final Fantasy so epic. Number 9, Kingdom Hearts 3. Available on PS4 and Xbox One. Sorry, no PC this time. But hang in there, there's a lot of PC games in this list. But hear me out about the Kingdom Hearts also, if you don't know about this game. As collaboration between Disney and Square Enix, combining Final Fantasy aesthetics and characters with the various Disney franchise, Kingdom Hearts can't be forgotten on this list. How can this be forgotten? While the action combat is its very own thing, you can recognize elements of Final Fantasy characters in the game. For example, in the protagonist Sora and his friends. It's because they share the same designer in, hold on, it will take me a while to pronounce. Tetsuya Nomura. Some Final Fantasy characters even have cameos in the Kingdom Hearts series. What really makes Kingdom Hearts 3 into something similar to Final Fantasy, however, is the story. Some may say that's because it makes no sense at all. Others just get the same feeling from it. Sora is fiercely protective of his friends and would literally go to the edge of the universe to not only save them, but all existence from darkness. You see why it's very worthy to play this game? Come on. Similar to Final Fantasy. Go time! Number 8, Dragon Quest XI. Available on PS4, PC and Switch. Sorry, not Xbox this time around. If you play a Dragon Quest, make it the best one. Dragon Quest XI is in many ways part of the era that Final Fantasy has mostly left behind by now. Turn-based combat, bright colors, and a slightly medieval feel to its art and story, featuring Knights of Legends, and a war between countries in each installment of the long-running franchise. If you are looking for something you can sneak over 80 hours into, like in the way that you did in Final Fantasy, surrounding yourself with a large cast of lovable characters and going on a quest to save a colorful world, you get all of them here. But funnier, much funnier than Final Fantasy. Number 7, Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition. Available on PS4, PC, Xbox One and Switch. Final Fantasy tends to run on surely player characters. Let's forget about Vance and Tidus, please. They are the kind of people who pretend to not care for a very long time, but who still eventually become the unwilling hero of the people. Vesperia's Yuri Lowell is such a guy, a dry-witted grump with a big heart. You would love following him around in the world of Trasa. And once you have done it, there are many other Tale games with their very own stories to discover. In other similarities to Final Fantasy, each Tale entry tries something new with the franchise to varying degrees of success. Number 6. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. If you enjoy open world style JRPGs, Chronicle does that purposely even better than the late adopter of Final Fantasy 15, as the world of Always is simply a treat to explore. Fear not, you don't have to have played the first Chronicles to start with this one, and should you want to, a remaster of the original Wii U game will land this year. Xenoblade Chronicle is another one of those JRPGs with an epic story that's at times equal part impressive and just that bit too much. It features the classic villain Hellblade to destroy the world. But of course the game is actually way more intricate than that. So do check it out, if you are in this sort of kind of game. Number 5. Lost Odyssey. Available on Xbox One via backward compatibility. You will need the original Xbox 360 discs. After leaving Square Enix, Final Fantasy creator formed his own company called the Mistworker to be able to try new things. This one is Mistworker at its best, but arguably most traditional. Using a turn-based battle system, emulation the cool, grown-up looks of the character from Final Fantasy games like 8 and 10, and the setting is combining the medieval with the first inklings of technological advance. The story is equally as heartwarming as Final Fantasy often is, but overall less convoluted. Number 4. Secret of Mana. Available on the PS4, the remastered version, and the Switch, the original version. The Mana series is another of sequel's early franchise that made it synonymous with great RPGs. The story of Secret of Mana remains immersively engaging. The music is lovely. The world is great. Just do yourself a favor and play the original as part of the Mana collection, and not the 2018 remastered. Number 3. The Last Remnant. Available on PS4, Switch, Android, and ISO. This is a Final Fantasy with large-scale battles where you control unicorns. Yep guys, unicorns. This features one of the few worlds that features a similar varieties of racings, as well as a mix of European and Asian influences as Final Fantasy. Developed by the Final Fantasy alumni, right down to the soundtracks. This game would have done so much better if it didn't look so drab. With the remaster version out since 2018, this is the best time to give it a try. Number 2. Resonance of Faith. Available on PlayStation 4 and PC. Games like Final Fantasy don't have to feature the turn-based combat. If you are looking for variety and, let's be honest, a challenge, try Resonance of Faith, acrobatic gun-based combat. Apart from that, this game features a small but lovely group of protagonists who are just as stylish as your Final Fantasy favorites. The story is as over the top as the combat, which this is likely why this is more of a hidden gem. And finally, number 1, Am Setsuna. Available on the PlayStation 4, PC, and Switch. Am Setsuna was developed by Tokyo RPG Factory, specifically to bring back the feeling of those early influences Square Enix titles. Specifically, Setsuna uses the often seen active time battle system, tells an earnest story, and gradually introduces you to a party of characters who aid you on your journey. This is a top choice for those looking for a game like Final Fantasy. Anyways, we have come to the end of this video. If you are new, consider hitting the like button and also the subscribe button. And I will see you guys next time on my next video. Bye, peace out. I'll see you, bye, and next time, peace. Yeah, that's what I just said. Yeah, peace.
王国復興のために